Hey, what's going on, guys? XcLuSiVe here, and today I've got the pilot episode of a brand new series called Serious Topics. As you guys can probably tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about regrets. And with these, they're pretty much just going to be gameplay commentaries. I mean, this is right over a clip taken from my live stream last night, so that's why I'm not talking in the little video camera you're seeing on screen or while drinking. That'd probably be impressive, but no, so this is gameplay taken from my live stream, so if you guys were there last night, you do already know what this is. You've seen it before. But anyway, back on topic, I wanted to talk about regrets and living with regrets and why not only is that a bad thing to do, but how to kind of conquer that and really get through that, because honestly, living with regrets is one thing that I'm not very good at doing. I mean, not very good at doing is a bad way to put it. Not very good at overcoming, because I feel like I live with regrets almost all the time. You guys know that I had a spinal fusion in May of 2013. Spinal fusions where they fuse your spine to your pelvis, and pretty much you lose all lumbar movement of your back or of your spine, whatever you want to call it. And that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me in May. And when I was brought the choice to either get surgery or choose to live the way I was, it was kind of like an eye-opener to me, right? Because I had two choices. Obviously, one, like I said, was to live the rest of my life in pain, or get surgery, but to lose all lumbar movement on my back. I wouldn't be able to bend, I wouldn't be able to twist, and all of that kind of stuff. And after a while, I chose surgery. And today, where we are now, I'm in twice as much pain as I was, and now I can't bend or twist. So that's kind of like the whole regret part, right? Like, I mean, sometimes I'll end up thinking to myself, like, if only I had just put up with the pain I was, living with, and, I would be able to bend right now. I'd be able to bend. I wouldn't be in twice as much pain as I was a year ago, or not even a year ago. And yeah, so I mean, living with regrets is one thing that does haunt me in a sense, and I try to stay positive about everything. I try to do my best to not live with regrets, and I know that, obviously everybody's circumstance isn't going to be exactly the same as mine, and I know that I kind of have a little bit of a unique situation, but I mean, living with regrets is something that people do. I mean, you can live with regrets if you talk back to your mom, let's say, and I mean, I don't know how even old my viewers are. I actually have a pretty young fan base, so hopefully, I mean, that reference makes sense. But it'd be kind of like yelling at your mom and then feeling bad about it like 20 minutes later, and just feeling bad about it. And that's regret, right? That's what you're feeling, is regret. And obviously, that's a very small example. There's much larger scale, living with regrets, such as like what about everybody that's in prison? Like what, how are they thinking? How are they feeling now? Like they would probably be living with regrets. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's kind of the way it is when you make a mistake like that, at least in your head. Well, if you're in prison, I would assume you've made a mistake. That's probably, actually, if you're in prison, I would be actually very surprised if you're watching this video. But anyway, back on topic, how to overcome that. It's kind of like it's just like a mental block. It's just repetitive thoughts of thinking, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I did this differently? What if I didn't do this? And you kind of just have to just accept reality, accept where you're at, accept what's happened, accept what's been done, and just find a way to make your peace with it and move on. That's really the only way to conquer that just feeling stuck and feeling like you really wish you didn't do something, or you wish you did this like a year ago and now you wouldn't be in this situation, that kind of thing. It's just recognizing the situation you're in now, really accepting it. That's like the big number one step. Honestly, that's the number one step. That's the number two step. And the number three step is to try and accept what's happened, try and accept the state that you're in, the situation that you're in. And then you just try and make your peace with it and move on as whatever you see fits. And that's really my advice for overcoming this kind of stuck feeling, regret. And yeah, so you guys obviously have to let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know in the comments how you guys, if you guys even regret anything. Let me know in the comments what it is, and if you've overcome that, if you've made your peace with it, then let everybody else know that it's possible. And you don't have to live in regret and feel that regret all the time. You can make your peace with it. You can accept everything that's happened and really move on for yourself. But thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to wrap up the first episode of Serious Topics. If you guys want to, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys want me to cover in my next episode. I've got some ideas at the top of my head that I'm obviously going to be using for myself. But if you guys have any things you want me to talk about specifically, and that was such a clutch kill, oh my god. But anyway, if you guys have any suggestions, if you have any requests, whether you want me to talk about relationships or anxiety or depression or addiction, whatever you guys want me to talk about, just let me know in the comments, because I want to cover what you guys want to hear. I don't want to talk about things that are too personal to me in a sense. Well, that's really only what I want to talk about is things personal to me, so I actually have some way to relate to it. But I'd like to know what you guys want to hear. I'd like to know what you guys are struggling with, what you guys want me to talk about, and kind of give my thoughts on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been XcLuSiVe. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like and a comment, and I will catch you all later.